Welcome back to another episode of Look at It This Way. I'm your host, Marvin Kane. Now, today's subject is a sensitive one, so I'm going to be careful. But it's about why women get annoyed by old men who date young women. Now, the first thing I would like to say about this is, why are you getting annoyed? I mean, why? Everybody has a right, but this is beyond rights. There are older women who are very annoyed that older men are not dating them, but instead looking at the younger one. But see, here's the thing that nobody wants to talk about. Many of these younger women are in pursuit of the older man simply because of his stability, not his financial stability. Because listen, we live in a world where today women financially are set, many of them. They're not looking for a man with money, but they're looking for a man who has some interpersonal personality qualities, things that can fulfill them, help them to grow. And by that, I've heard many younger women who date older men say this exact statement: I need a man that's going to control me, not like put me in chains or bondage, but will let me know when I'm not doing the right thing. And it seems as though that these younger guys, these younger men, are not doing that. That's what they say. I'm just quoting. Listen, I'm an innocent bystander. I'm just doing the show. When we get back to the main subject, which is why these older women are so angry, I've heard the most amazing thoughts. I've heard that it's not fair, it's not right. They only after a beautiful body and sex. Listen, those statements clearly misrepresent the majority of men. Now, it might be true for some, but to put everybody in a generalized category and says, oh, an older man only wants to date a younger woman because she's got a beautiful body and for sexual gratification, that really makes no sense to me. And I've said this before. It seems as though that if a man was looking for sexual gratification, he would look for the more experienced one, not for the one that has the least experience. If that's his focus, but I'm telling you, that's not the focus of these men. A lot of these older women are just angry and bitter. And men have reached a point they just don't feel like dealing with it. They're tired of the bigger, they're tired of the complaining, they're tired of the anger, they're tired of all the questionings and the suspicions and the unfairness. They're just tired. And nowadays, in certain communities, all the women look alike. They act alike. They go to the same schools and clubs and locations. They do everything together. They shop together. And they have the same angry mindset. The men are just, had enough. I want to go someplace where there's some peace and there's some respect. And that's really what it is. But these women are angry. They're like, I can do whatever she can do. That's true, you can. But can you do it without insulting the man? And when you look at these women, when they talk, they don't talk in a calm fashion. Just go on any YouTube channel and just explore older women who are angry at the younger women for dating the older men. And just listen to how some of these women just spew out anger. And they're just mad at the older man. They're disappointed in them because they feel like they're his equal. Well, you know what? That might be true too. See, I'm not here to pass judgment. I'm just talking about a subject that has affected some of my friends personally. I know a lot of relationships like this. And there's some people who say, that's just not fair. He's a pedophile. They give all these negative names towards a man. But guess what? This is the oldest type of relationship in history. The first man and woman, Adam. Some scholars say that he was around 15, 25 years before Eve showed up. How do they know this? Because the assignment that he was given. He was an older man married to a younger woman. So this is not new. What was new was when two people of the same age got married. That's what was new. And that is a whole different discussion. But this anger in all this is just totally, in my opinion, it's not necessary. And I think people should let other people just live their life the same as they want others to let them live their life in peace. We all get the right to choose. So if an older man wants to date a younger woman, guess what? That's his business. But there are reasons why he does it. And if a younger woman is in pursuit of an older man, guess what? That's her business. And there's nothing wrong with this. They're not breaking any laws, any violation. And a lot of these relationships are very successful. But guess what? There are a lot of relationships where people of the same age is the only thing they have in common. And in these relationships, many of them are not successful. I mean, they say the divorce rate is over 50%. They even say that the relationship between an older man and a younger woman has a higher statistic of failure. So either way you put it, it's not about the ages, it's about what people are willing to do. Because the women that break up with the older men, they don't break up with them because of their age. They knew the age going in. They break up with them probably because in some cases the men have become controlling. And those women didn't like that. They felt like a puppet. They didn't want to be a puppet, but they didn't like being controlled. And in some other cases, it was because they learned things about the man that he didn't reveal. But doesn't that happen in any relationship? So the whole idea that this is because of age is ludicrous. I don't mean a rapper, but it's ludicrous. It's crazy to even think such a way. So listen, older women, the world is your oyster. You can date a younger man. How about just leave age out of it? How about just date a man that you feel compatible with? Just date a man who you have an interest in and who's interested in you. Forget the age, because age is not just a number. Age is a license. It allows you to go forward, it allows you to go reverse. So that's how you can choose it. So the thing I'm just saying is that these women are angry for no real reason. Listen to the reasons they give. Change yourself, and maybe the man your age may change his attention to you. Show the man that you're not going to be angry and bringing up the past in history. A lot of these older women are still mad at their exes, and the relationships have been over for 20 years, and they're still carrying that baggage around. No man wants to deal with this. That's just the truth. No man wants to deal with that. So work on yourself. Develop the inner person who you are. Make yourself attractive. It's all about the qualities. The man, the older man, is only looking at the substantive quality of the younger woman. He doesn't see that challenging situation. So if you want to attract the men that the younger women are attracting, you can do it. Just relax. Kind of maybe pay attention to what the younger women are doing. They're not going into these relationships bruised. They don't have a history of men messing around with them and hurting their feelings and crushing their spirits. They may have had a couple of boyfriends, things didn't go well. But you've got to think about the type of person you are. Are you the type of person a man wants to be with? You've got to ask yourself these questions. You're angry, but you're angry at the wrong person. You should be angry at yourself for not developing yourself further. That's all I'm saying. So maybe if you just give a little time to developing yourself, maybe perhaps you can attract these older men since you like them so much. I mean, why complain about something if you don't want them? So don't be like, just man bashing. Just do some personal, healing, some personal development. So all we wanted you to do was to look at it this way. Again, I'm your host, Marvin Kane. It's been my pleasure to share this short video with you, and I hope you have a fantastic day. See you in the next video.